Today we're reading from Song of Songs, starting in chapter 1. Oh, that he would kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is more delightful than wine. The fragrance of your perfume is intoxicating. Your name is perfume poured out. No wonder young women adore you. Take me with you. Let us hurry. Oh, that the king would bring me to his chambers. He will rejoice and be glad for you. We will praise your love more than wine. It is only right that they adore you. Daughters of Jerusalem, I am dark, like the tents of Kedar, yet lovely with the curtains of Solomon. Do not stare at me because I am dark, for the sun has glazed on me. My mother's sons were angry with me. They made me a keeper of the vineyards. I have not kept my own vineyard. Tell me, you, the one I love, where do you pasture your sheep? Where do you let them rest at noon? Why would I be like the one who veils herself beside the flocks of your companions? If you do not know, most beautiful of women, follow the tracks of the flock and pasture your young goats near the shepherd's tents. I compare you, my darling, to a mare among Pharaoh's chariots. Your cheeks are beautiful with jewelry, your neck with its necklace. It will make gold jewelry for you, accented with silver. While the king is on his couch, my perfume releases its fragrance. My love is a sachet of myrrh to me, spending the night between my breasts. My love is a cluster of henna blossoms to me in the vineyards of England. How beautiful you are, my darling. How beautiful. Your eyes are doves. How handsome you are, my love. How delightful. Our bed is lush with foliage. The beams of our house are cedars, and our rafters are cypresses. I am a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Like a lily among thorns, so is my darling among the young women. Like an apricot tree among the trees of the forest, so is my love among the young men. I delight to sit in his shade, and his fruit is sweet to my taste. He brought to me the banquet hall, and he looked on me with love. Sustain me with raisins, refresh me with apricots. I am lovesick. His hand is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. Young women of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and the wild doves of the field. Do not stir up or awaken love until the appropriate time. Listen, my love is approaching. Look, here he comes, leaping over the mountains, bounding over the hills. My love is like a gazelle or a young stag. Look, he is standing behind our wall, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattice. My love calls to me. Arise, my darling, come away, my beautiful one, for now the winter is past, the rain has ended and gone away, the blossoms appear in the countryside. The time of singing has come, and the turtle dove's cooing is heard in our land. The fig tree ripens its figs. The blossoming vines give off their fragrance. Arise, my darling, come away, my beautiful one, my dove in the cliffs of the rock, and the crevices of the cliff. Let me see your face. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet, and your face is lovely. Catch the fox for us, the little foxes that run the vineyards, for our vineyards are in bloom. My love is mine, and I am his. He feeds among the lilies. Before the day breaks and the shadows flee, turn to me, my love, and be like a gazelle or a young stag on the divided mountains. In my bed at night, I sought the one I love. I sought him, but did not find him. I will arise now and go about the city through the streets, in the plazas. I will seek the one I love. I sought him, but did not find him. The guards are so who go about the city found him. Have you seen the one I love? I asked them. I had just passed them when I found the one I love. I held on to him and would not let him go until I brought him to my mother's house, to the chamber of the one who convinced me. Young women of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and the wild doves of the field, do not stir up or awaken love until the appropriate time. That is what is this coming up from the wilderness, like the columns of smoke, scented with myrrh and frankincense from every fragrant powder of the merchant? It is Solomon's royal litter, surrounded by 60 warriors from the mighty of Israel. All of them are skilled with swords and trained in warfare. Each has his sword at his side to guard against the terror of the night. King Solomon made a seated chair for himself with wood from Lebanon. He made its post of silver, its back of gold, and its seat of purple. Its interior is inlaid with love by the young woman of Jerusalem. Come out, young woman of Zion, and gaze at King Solomon, wearing the crown of his mother, placed on him the day of his wedding, the day of his heart's rejoicing. How beautiful you are, my darling, how very beautiful. Behind the veil, your eyes are doves. Your hair is like a flock of goats, streaming down Mountain Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of newly shorn sheep coming from washing, each one having a twin and not one missing. Your lips are like a scarlet cord, and your mouth is lovely behind your veil. Your brow is like a slice of pomegranate. Your neck is like the Tower of David, constructed in layers. 8,000 bucklers are hung on it, all of them shields of warriors. Your breasts are like 2 fawns, twins of a gazelle that feed among the lilies. Before the day breaks and the shadows flee, I will make my way to the mountain of myrrh and the hill of frankincense. You are absolutely beautiful, my darling, with no imperfection in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride, with me from Lebanon. Descend from the peak of Manan, from the summit of Senir of Hebron, from the dens of the lions, from the mountains of the leopards. You have captured my heart, my sister, my bride. You have captured my heart with one glance of your eyes, with one jewel of your necklace. How delightful your love is, my sister, my bride. Your love is much better than wine, and the fragrance of perfume than any balsam. Your lips drip with sweetness like the honeycomb, my bride. Milk and honey are under your tongue. The fragrance of your garments is like the fragrance of Lebanon, my sister, my bride. You are a locked garden and a sealed spring. Your branches are paradise of pomegranates with choices of fruits, henna with nard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all the trees of frankincense, myrrh, and aloes, with all the best spices. You are a garden spring, a well of flowing water, streaming from Lebanon. Awake, north wind, come, south wind, blow on my garden, and spread the fragrance of its spices. Let my love come to this garden, and eat its choicest fruits. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed